The first time I took NoFap seriously was in the summer of 2018. I was tired of being addicted to adult content and I wanted to be from it as soon as possible. The problem was that I couldn't go more than a week without watching it and relapsing. At that time, it caught my attention that most of my relapses were the result of using social media. I used to follow hundreds of Instagram models who posted almost naked pictures of themselves in hopes of getting as much male attention as possible. Sadly, I couldn't disassociate watching hot women on social media from watching adult content. It was as if both were the same, and the truth is that they are. The only difference is in the degree of the damage they cause to the brain. So, one of my New Year's resolutions for 2019 was to quit social media and see if it helped to stop watching adult content. Interestingly, I stopped watching adult content immediately. The takeaway from this story is that quitting social media is one of the most important things you can do if you want to overcome your addiction to adult content. And now I want to give you some suggestions and advice. 1. Don't be afraid of missing out. Most guys are terrified of quitting social media while they heal their brain from adult content addiction. They are afraid of what their friends will say, or missing out from whatever happens on social media, or they can't quit social media because they are addicted to it. But everyone who is addicted to adult content knows that social media is full of sexual triggers that will always lead you to watch adult content. If you're always being triggered to watch it, how can you expect to be free from it? It's impossible. But to be able to quit social media, you first must become comfortable with the idea of missing out on some things. 2. Reconsider your relationship with social media. I don't necessarily think that social media is evil, but depending on how you use it, it might have negative consequences. If you're always watching hot women on Instagram or TikTok, then it's normal to want to watch more intense stuff. The most important mindset shift you must make is that from now on, you are a man who doesn't watch artificial sexual stimulation. That's anything from social media models up to adult content. If you want to enjoy the company of a woman, then it must be in real life. Otherwise, it will eventually hurt your brain, your self-esteem, and your relationships. If you want to keep using social media, my best advice is to only follow your close friends and your interests, but don't follow hot women. We all know where that path leads. 3. Get an accountability partner. I'll share something with you that I haven't shared in this channel. In order to quit social media, I asked someone to change my Facebook and Instagram passwords because I was so addicted to social media that I couldn't stop by simply using my willpower. I needed an external force to literally block me from accessing my social media accounts. Can you guess who this person was? It was my father. I literally told my dad that I was addicted to adult content and I needed to get away from social media to stop relapsing so often. Fortunately, my dad was super supportive and changed my passwords. 4. Consider taking a rest from dating sites as well. I don't think dating sites are bad. Even though I'm not a big fan of them, I think they can be useful. But the thing is that most women post provocative photos because they either want to get as much matches as possible or they want to promote their Instagram or OnlyFans accounts. Back when I was on Tinder, I used to objectify and sexualize almost every hot woman I saw. This sexualization usually led me to watch adult content. But remember, this was my personal experience. Yours will probably be completely different, but I highly suggest you take a break from these apps because they are highly sexualized and they might end up being detrimental to your recovery. Brother, remember that you can watch my free video on the top 10 tips to quit adult content forever by simply clicking the link below this video. And if you're deeply struggling with adult content addiction and would like to quit it in just 7 days, to Today I want to invite you to the free training that my awesome friend Josh Hudson is hosting. Josh is a licensed therapist specialized in porn addiction, and I know he's the best person to help you to quit adult content right now. Make sure to watch his free training by simply clicking the link below this video and be prepared to quit porn in just 7 days.